Shannon Sharpe did not hold back after Caitlyn Clark was robbed of making history. Even before Caitlyn Clark stepped foot on the WNBA court, it was clear that she was going to be special. She was coming off of one of the most legendary college careers of all time and made a seamless transition to the WNBA. Right away, many felt that the WNBA should start writing her name on the Rookie of the Year award. But then, media narratives began to dominate the headlines and certain former players started pushing Angel Reese in the Rookie of the Year conversation. And it seems as if those narratives got in the way of history. Naturally, many fans, including Shannon Sharpe, are angry at what happened. By the end of this video, you will see why Shannon Sharpe was extremely disgusted by what happened to Caitlyn Clark. It is no hyperbole to say that Caitlyn Clark put together one of the most legendary rookie seasons of all time. Expectations were at an all-time high after she announced that she would be taking her talents to the WNBA. Right away, there were a bunch of former players pumping the brakes and saying that she just wouldn't stroll into the league and dominate. But some believed that she could do just that. And if you are a Caitlyn believer, you are on the right side of history. Not only has she lived up to the crazy high expectations, but she has surpassed them in many ways. Despite her record-breaking rookie year, she failed to win the Unanimous Rookie of the Year award.
Okay, the long vote cast for Clark went in favor
of Angel Reese.
The long vote cast not in favor of Clark went to Angel Reese. The vote kept Clark from becoming the WNBA's 5th ever unanimous rookie.
Who was the voter? Do you know? Anybody know?
If you ask most fans, Caitlyn never relinquished her lead on the Rookie of the Year award. However, there were plenty of media members and former WNBA players who tried their hardest to get Angel Reese into the conversation. Reese did her part as well, as she reeled off 15 straight double-doubles to set a WNBA record, while the Sky, who many pegged to be one of the league's worst teams, were on track to earn a playoff bid. It also didn't help that the Fever started off extremely slow. They had a record of 1-8, which allowed media members to point at the standings in order to give Reese more credit over Caitlyn. But then, Caitlyn hit her stride. After the mid-season break in Indiana's final 14 games, she averaged 23.1 points, 8.9 assists, and 5.4 rebounds. She also shot 43.5% from the field and 37% from beyond the arc. It was a foregone conclusion that Caitlyn would win the Rookie of the Year award. In fact, some even had her in the MVP conversations. Shannon Sharpe believes that people's personal biases stole the Unanimous Rookie of the Year title away from Caitlyn Clark.
I mean, those situations like that, you think it's probably something personal, huh?
I mean, I don't know how you come to the conclusion that she wasn't the unanimous MVP. She got a team into the playoffs when they hadn't been to the playoffs, I think, since 2016 or 2017. Led them in scoring. She led the rookies in scoring. She led them in assists.
Caitlyn finished the regular season with a stunning 321 assists, surpassing Alyssa Thomas to become the league's assist leader. The achievement silenced any skepticism, with Clark showing that her talent is as undeniable as it is remarkable. She transformed the Fever from one of the worst teams in the league to playoff contenders. Some even have faith that they will make a deep run.
Now, with her 35 points, Caitlyn Clark broke Simone Augustus' rookie scoring record on a night where the Fever scored 110 points in their win, which ties a franchise record. And Indy has now won 20 games, their most in a season since 2015. With one more win, though, they would have their most since 2012.
After averaging 24 points, 8.5 assists, and 5.2 rebounds per game in August, Caitlyn was named the Rookie of the Month for the 3rd time and August's Eastern Conference Player of the Month. With this honor, Clark became the first rookie in WNBA history to earn the Player of the Month award. On September 4th, the Fever beat the Los Angeles Sparks in a 93-86 win, with Clark posting 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, marking her second career triple-double. During this game, she registered her 100th three-pointer made, making her the first to achieve in a rookie season and the fastest player in WNBA history to do so. It took her just 34 games. It was also Clark's 3rd straight game with at least 20 points and 10 assists, equaling Courtney Vandersloot's streak from 2017 as the longest in WNBA history.
turned it around. They've won 7 of their 8 since. They clinched a playoff berth for the first time since 2016, which, by the way, was the last year of Hall of Famer and franchise icon Tamika Catchings' career. So Caitlyn, she continues to make history. She's the first rookie to win WNBA Player of the Month since the award's inception.
Along with the record for the most consecutive point assist double-doubles in a rookie season, the most double-doubles by a rookie guard, the first rookie to record a triple-double, the single-game leader in three-point field goals made by a rookie, and she is the youngest player to record a double-double with points and assists in back-to-back games. And those are just some of her accomplishments. She has also had some unbelievable moments this season.
So Caitlyn Clark finished with that triple-double. She just continues her superstar trajectory. She's the only rookie in WNBA history with the triple-double and now has 2 in her debut campaign. 2024 is the 25th season for the Fever in the W, and Clark is the only player in franchise history to ever get a triple-double.
Shannon also brought up the fact that Caitlyn dominated the ratings.
I get into it because all it's going to do is, like, you know, people got their this and all that. Right. All I know, when they got eliminated from the playoffs, the attendance dropped, the ratings dropped. Now I wouldn't need to know.
With Caitlyn playing, the WNBA drew a record 1.84 million viewers to her first playoff game against the Connecticut Sun on September 22nd, while competing with an NFL Sunday. She followed it up with another record audience of 2.54 million viewers for Game 2. And with her out of the playoffs, the first game between the Aces and Liberty, a rematch of last year's WNBA Finals between 2 of the league's most popular and successful teams, drew an audience of 929,000, ESPN had announced. Now this is 50% less than the Fever's Game 1 against the Sun. Still, it was historically good for any WNBA playoff game that does not involve Caitlyn, as it was better than any of the TV numbers for the finals games between the 2 teams last year. Meanwhile, Game 1 of the Sun Link series was even worse. They had an audience of just around 650,000.
Because they try to give you every other reason why. So now give me the reasons why. She's gone. Is the old guard still watching? Why aren't these fans? If WNBA is more, it is, and I get it. Why aren't people watching?
In early September, Clark's Indiana Fever played in front of a TV audience of 1.26 million viewers in a game against the Minnesota Lynx that was played at the same time as Week 1 Friday night NFL game between the Philadelphia Eagles and Green Bay Packers. And in Caitlyn's first regular season finale against the Washington Mystics on September 19th, a total of 20,711 fans showed up at Capital One Arena, setting a new record for the highest attended WNBA regular season contest. And on the TV front, Caitlyn made the Fever the most watched team in the WNBA by a landslide in her rookie year, as the 14 most watched WNBA games of the season all included the Fever. So forget Rookie of the Year, she is the most valuable player in the league because she is carrying the league.
Look at the attendance when the Fever play your favorite team, and look at the attendance when they don't. Only the Aces sell out every game. They got 4 Olympians. They got Angel Wilson, unanimous MVP.
Now, it is not an exaggeration to say that Caitlyn Clark has changed the WNBA for good. Her electrifying game has brought in more viewers to the women's game than ever before. Along with the views, the league has been flooded with new sponsorship deals and other business revenue. And despite all of this, some people cannot look past the narratives, which is what angered Shannon Sharpe. His argument was clear. Caitlyn has done incredible things for the league and continues to raise the standards, so she should be rewarded for her hard work. Instead, some rather downplay her greatness in order to uplift another player, when in reality, you can do both things. Give Caitlyn her credit and say that another player like Angel Reese is great as well. It actually discredits Reese when you have to put down Caitlyn before speaking highly about her.
Man, I'm so happy for payback Pat McAfee, because what he did is to show what could be done, what is possible.
Yeah.
Why would I ever be mad at that? He did it. I could do it too. That's how I look at something, no joke.
In just one short year, you could argue that Caitlyn is the most impactful women's player of all time. Not only has she broken record after record on the court, but has changed the way the league operates. The WNBA has seen an increase in attendance, merchandise sales, and advertiser interest. On top of that, there has been an increase in social media posts and media coverage of league games, bolstering the league's growing popularity. It is clear that no matter how hard some may try to discredit Caitlyn, she will continue to raise the bar and set new standards. The fact that she rewrote the WNBA history books in just her rookie year shows how dangerous she really is going to be. Soon enough, she will insert her name in the MVP race and start winning more hardware. It is simply inevitable.